Welcome back to Catfist Gaming. I'm here with my buddy Zach, and I'm Miss Jackson.
I'm not as nasty.
So I found out that you are more politically inclined than I am, and
Yeah.
you like to have your discussion with some significance, some consequence.
Yeah.
If that's correct.
That's right.
So I brought something to the table for you so that we can be on equal footing in this.
Because
So
I didn't read up on any topics.
Yeah. I heard recently that Socrates is corrupting the youth of Athens. What do you think about that?
Yeah, okay, Socrates corrupted the youth of Athens. Well, I'm pretty sure the penalty
you're educated, right? You're
Yeah,
educated. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, I the only thing that I know is I know nothing. But but I'm pretty sure the penalty for that's death, right?
Well, there's a trial. We're not barbarians.
Well, justice is following the law. Okay. So we definitely got lost at the end of the last episode. And this is like a day later, and we started the checkpoint.
Okay, the fucking
And no, that's fine. It's fine. They still hold on. And look, we've recovered. We know where we are now. We're fighting these orcs.
We got our controller situation figured out here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're picking up the clicks. It doesn't matter. Moving on.
No, we're fine. It's a directional mic.
That's right. It is. These are directional mics.
Yeah,
okay.
right.
So we're wandering through as Captain Titus.
Yeah.
We kind of ran through that yesterday.
For
those of you who are pretty stupid here, the top is still the health bar.
Oh, shout out to people who didn't know that.
Shout out to the half of the audience not paying attention to episode 1 or 2 or however many episodes that gets cut into.
If only someone would
Probably
know.
2.
Like, if only we had. Oh, did we time this at all?
No.
Okay,
See, we did the
we'll fill it
exact
out.
same issue we did in the first one,
Last
where we
time
didn't look at any time
Last
stamps.
time I checked the time at least before we started, so I had a good idea.
Okay,
But
well,
there's
now
there's a timer on the
6:15
on the screen right there. It's
Yep.
about 4.5 minutes. Here.
Yep, 4.5
4.5 minutes of pure, 100% unadulterated content.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how much. We probably started in somewhere around like minute.
Last
3.
week we were doing that. Now we're doing this.
Yeah. Okay. So Lieutenant here is gonna point some stuff out to us.
That's where the orcs breached the gun battery. That giant boob right there is a gun battery.
There just aren't enough of them.
The most populous species in the galaxy.
There's not enough guards, but there's 3 Marines, and that's more than enough for the world.
We will retake the gun.
Nothing. Not a thing. Huh?
We're special.
You can't possibly want to like you already know this story.
I'm a
and
special guy.
people are tuning in not to watch this story.
I kind
but
of
to
like how the
listen to us
guy
talk.
in the cutscene is not looking like forward at all. Like his head is angled up like 45 degrees. Like he sees something on the ceiling and he's watching it
just
moments
staring
before
at
it kills him.
He's like, you guys, some stuff there, man. Like,
What the fuck?
meanwhile, Lieutenant's just like, I wish I had more people.
They just keep disappearing.
Okay.
Damn it! There goes another one. You're like, we're gonna go secure a gun.
Okay, so we've got the stalker pattern bolter rifle.
Bolt gun.
Bolt gun.
These aren't primaries. What is this?
I'm sorry. This is pre-canon.
Yeah, this is the pre-Cambrian cannon. So this, yeah, as the expert was saying, this is the stalker pattern bolt gun. It's essentially a battle rifle or DMR for you more shooter-inclined people who are probably alienated by the fact that these guns are a bunch of wacky, loosey-goosey nonsense.
Yeah. They shoot, what is it, like
Bolts,
40 millimeter
like,
like
else. No,
shells or something like that?
It's so the thing that bugs me is that the variants of the bolt gun fire different calibers. So there are some that fire like 50 caliber. Some go all the way up. The Godwin pattern, the Space Marine standard issue pattern, is I believe .75. And then there's some that go up to .998. Like in Dawn of War, some of the bolt rifles are described as being .998 chambered, which is just a huge, fuck you bullet.
Yeah.
But
Just throwing bricks at people.
what bugs me about it, and it doesn't bug anybody else, and so I get to be the only one who's ass pained about this, is that like in the artwork and even here, if you can see some of the bullet casings, the design of them, And on the models, they're like huge fucking. They're like the size of 40mm grenades, right?
Yeah.
They're not 50 caliber.
Yeah.
Like, and I get there's some variance between art in the game. I understand that, but
Yeah, sure.
But nobody acknowledges it. Like I'm the only one
Yeah.
who's like, haha, isn't this silly? And everyone's like, what? And
yeah, I love when you're modeling and you're putting the little belt fed like whatever on them,
rifle grenades,
and
right?
they're like the size of the Marine's like wrist.
And I love the
it's,
idea.
Like, huge.
I love the idea of a gun that shoots a soup can.
Yeah,
like,
why not?
Yeah, Campbell's delivers, but like,
just like Grandma used to produce.
yeah, just like Grandma used to fabricate. What bothers me more is that nobody else acknowledges it. And there's like one piece of art that the shell casings are like accurately depicted. And don't be like, oh well, in this schematic it says 50 caliber. I'm talking about whether or not it actually looks like a fucking 50 caliber. And not like a huge soup can sized bullet.
Yeah.
It's the cover of the old City Fight expansion. For one of the previous editions of the board game. It's got the Cadians on it, like holding line against some whatnot in their urban color scheme. They're black, black armor, I think like gray camo fatigues, and they have like red shoulder plates or something. And one of the dudes is going absolutely ham with one of the human-sized bolt rifles, and it's got the little tiny 50 caliber bullets coming out of it.
Yeah.
And they're cute. They're little baby bullets.
So would the argument just be like human-sized ones are 50 caliber, but Marine ones are?
Well, so the human
Magic.
ones are 50 caliber.
Yeah.
But the Marine ones are .75, which isn't that much. It's not a 40 millimeter.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Difference between a grenade
Yeah,
and
like-
a chambered round.
big.
Oh, I forgot that you have the chainsaw. I know I saw you using it earlier. I just forgot about it.
What kind of space marine would I be without a chainsaw?
One with a knife.
Shout out to Kevin Spacey. Stop sexually.
No,
Not cool.
I think that's just a legend. I don't want.
That's not legendary. Either way, not cool. Don't do it. If you're not, don't start. It's a bad habit to pick up.
Jeez. Okay, let's grab some ammo. Let's. Gosh, this is so long to get to the gun. I don't remember when I was. Now that I'm commentating the game, I don't remember it being this long.
What were you doing before? Screwing around.
When I played through the game. Oh, here's get ready for an upgrade.
Rolling is faster.
I don't think it's actually faster.
Jump pack. I do not like the jump pack seconds.
Why do you like the jump packs?
Because I'm a Luddite and I prefer my favorite Marine is tactical Marine.
Yeah, but jump packs are just cool. Plus, you're basically a tactical Marine with a jump pack because you can use the bolter still. I think, right?
No, I can't. I don't know if you have the ability to do so.
Yeah, but
I didn't read the tutorial at all, so I'm probably gonna forget the dive button. I think it's like X.
You can move in 3 dimensions, and I think you can boost like twice. Like you can like once up and like once forward. Or something like that.
Yeah, that's the dive.
You can power land, strike heroic pose. You
Probably,
can,
I probably but die. Some of these orcs have rocket launchers.
yeah, and you are getting torn apart.
It's spelled ROKKIT.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They don't spell no good.
Well, they never had. They don't go to orc
Oh, you
finishing school.
bastard.
What would an orc finishing school be?
They have it in. They kind of mention it in the Death Squadron comic, which is also not spelled correctly. But they make reference in like 2 or 3 panels to a flight academy that the orcs have. No explanation of what that entails. Just it's like an offhanded joke. Okay, that guy doesn't want to be stunned. So
But they pass through the academy, and now they are
they're
fly boys.
They're fighty boys. None of these guys are wanting to be executed today.
Good job not executing people.
I mean, what else do you do with them? Sit around and watch, you sickos. What was I gonna say? So
We're saving. Don't turn off.
the real struggle. These orcs so just like Space Marines have chapters, orcs have clans.
Mhm.
They have certain breeds, certain organizations, and what have you. Man, you get to live today. I don't feel like walking over there.
Yeah, you just want out of this section as fast as possible.
Yeah, I want to. I'm so tired of playing the game. I want to get to the rest of the game. So the orcs have clans that are also, have their various aesthetics. I believe, don't at me, that these particular breed of orcs that we are fighting in this game are bad moons. It's bad moons. I can name like all 6 of the orc clans and be like, it's one of them, or the ones that are really fleshed out. It's either bad moons or goths.
Mhm.
It might be the Death Skulls though.
Well, that's 3 of 6, folks.
I know.
50% accuracy.
It's the yellow armor plate and the checker pattern.
I'm pretty sure those are. Do all 3 of them have that same color scheme? Because I thought that was the bad
I
ones.
just don't remember which one.
Okay.
I know. I think Goths are the and you know what? Goths might also be a breed of orc. God knows, I don't play them.
Yeah.
But I think it's whatever the main orc whatever Gazgul's
Now what about
orc
these?
breed is.
Now what about these green skin with brown pants and brown shirts?
Those are boys. They don't get to wear them. They don't get to wear the company
They just
colors.
exist. They're not hired by the company.
No, they're temps. I shot that thing. It explodes. Help save some ammo.
I don't know. For those of you who have
Don't know
never
what
played
explosions
a
are.
video game in their life, usually red barrels explode.
Yeah, in the video game Game Dev, where you make games, that is
Yeah. And that's where I have all my knowledge for video games. I just trained by playing Game Dev Tycoon over and over again. I've actually never played a game in my life. It is good.
Not this game.
I was playing on my phone.
Playing, not the one that we're playing.
I was playing on my phone the other day, and I made a bunch of M-rated games. Fuck, insert whatever the game was about.
Because
So
I know people.
fantasy was fuck dragons.
I know people will like.
Space was fuck moons.
I know people will. I made a last time I played. I made a bunch of like Eve magical girl games. So everything was like centered around hearts and love.
Yeah.
So I had like a war tank game or something that was like Iron Heart Love Fest or some nonsense. It's a great phone game. I know some people complain about like gotchas or whatever, and those are fine phone games because they're designed for mobile. What I don't like is games that are like whatever concept they have is just not or games that let you gas.
No room for that jump pack.
Games that let you gas your kitty cat.
You can't wear the jump pack through the cavern and come out the other side. It slows you down. You gotta take it off.
We're on a rock. It's spelled ROK. It's also misspelled. Orcs use it to get around. It's what you'd think. It's a giant rock that hurtles through space, and they smash it into shit, get out, and beat up the local inhabitants.
Orcs play Kerbal Space Program.
Have a grand old time. Never played that game.
I did for like a minute. It's fine.
Anyways, I play. I like.
I'm not smart enough.
You get some mobile games that have a concept that just isn't well suited for a mobile. Like sometimes they'll make like action shooter games, like first person shooter games, and they really don't work well with like. At least in my experience.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to call out Fortnite on the cell phones?
No.
Because you should know.
You play a lot of Fortnite.
I do not.
You do. I know. I see you.
I've never played Fortnite
At night.
But
I knock on the door and you're like, "Oh, I'm masturbating." And you're like, but I know you're actually playing Fortnite.
yeah, I'm actually playing Fortnite for the covers.
To destroy the gun.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not what it looks like.
People have really been tapping into that phone market lately. And by people, I mean like devs and companies. They've really been tapping
The
into
people who make games.
Yeah.
As opposed to other groups.
Yeah, well, other groups too. Google tapping into the phone market. Like all sorts of people
Shout
tapping
out to
in.
Google.
You know what?
Don't
control my life.
Actual shout out to Google. Stop coming up with an alert on my phone telling me when I was sleeping. It's not cool and it's making me uncomfortable. Do you get those alerts?
No.
Dude, I'm not into it. I've been for the last like week. I've been getting these alerts that are like, "Were you asleep from like 8 to 6?" And I'm like, dude, like don't tell me like that you're monitoring my fucking sleep habits.
Well,
I know you are, but don't tell me.
Well,
Like-
you're a Google Fi subscriber. You're drinking the Kool-Aid, my friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shout out to Google Fi. This is a vengeance launcher. If you ever play this game in multiplayer, people who are a lot better at the game than you will absolutely fucking toggle your butt with this weapon because it's very good. But you have to be good at it.
Shout out to butt togglers. Okay, we're gonna grab this. I'm pretty sure that's a melta bomb, right?
Well, it's on this like pedestal, and we're kind of all just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what is it? All right, there we go.
There we go. We got it.
We had to talk about it. We had to fucking powwow. Who's gonna pick it up? Titus.
I'm upset that it's not on a character model. Where's my continuity?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, just take those guys out. Please come on our show.
Okay. What was that saying? We were complaining about mobile games.
We're saying Google taps the phones.
Oh yeah. So the other thing that bothers me about it is that because my sleep cycle's all fucked up and I'm not glued to my phone 4 hours a day, or like 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Its estimations are like really fucked up, which is like. It's also disconcerting, but it also like it starts to feel like the phone is like judging me. Because like it's like, were you asleep from like 3 p.m. to 6 a.m. the next day? And you're like, what else would you be doing besides using your Google phone? like if I put my phone down to fucking I don't know use my computer because I can't escape.
Yeah.
It suddenly gets all mad at me.
Well, maybe.
Come on, Google, start logging into my Google Chrome. You'll know that I'm on the computer, not asleep.
Yeah, Google unfortunately bad at cross-platform play. So.
Speaking of cross-platform play, why don't you tell us about that thing that you understand a lot more than I do?
I don't understand it at all. Google's new streaming service.
Yeah,
Google. I'm not going to look it up, and I'm pretty sure it's...
refuse to educate.
I think it's Stratus. I could be super wrong on that. Or Stradium. Anyway, yeah, it's Google's new streaming service, and I think it's going to be super cool if they can figure out how to get more than 75% of Americans to have a decent Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll be...